Greetings, folks, and welcome to another episode of me playing Space Engineers. Um, I know, two episodes in one day. Don't worry, this isn't open play. I thought I'd give you another kind of tour around one of my personal creations this time. Um, so, everybody in our little group tended to build our own ships. We had our own ship designs and preferences and everything. And this is probably one of the largest ships I ever built. Although it's not even very big. But I also used it a lot, and quite a few other people in the group sort of rode around in it, used it themselves as well. Uh, I suppose I should take you on a quick tour. So, I guess you command deck, CNC, bridge, whatever you want to call it on a starship. That's it, basically. It's got its own O2 supply, so closing the door is not going to result in you ultimately suffocating after a few hours because you've run out of O2 and your helmet's off. This is what she looks like from the outside. Let's see if we can just... There we go. No signals or anything. Yeah, she's not actually a combat ship. Honest to God, she is really not. Even though she's got like 2 missile launchers, a rocket launcher, and 2 Gatling turrets. Realistically, that's not a lot, and their angles of fire aren't excellent. Like the missile launchers will not fire behind, and the Gatling turrets, their arcs of fire are obscured in certain directions as well, just because of the shape of the ship. No, this ship is built specifically for exploration, mapping, salvage, plotting GPSs, and stuff like that. It's also very good for moving materials around because it's got a lot of cargo hold. I'll take you on a tour of the inside. I think you'll appreciate some of the things in here. Now, there is a version of this on Steam that's really ancient called a Mithril. But it is extremely ancient, and I'm going to upload this version probably for you guys to use because this is a better modernized version with more stuff, basically. So I mean, it will be crewed by ideally one-man crew. Although, as you can see, 4 cryopods means that you can have a 4-man crew on this. It's also got its own survival kit, and as you saw, it's got its own med bay. And this is the top deck. And you've got loads of empty rooms here that you can fill with all kinds of stuff like armories, bedrooms, yada yada yada. Seriously, there's like 5 rooms on the top here. This is another one here. All of these windows, all of the windows on this ship, there aren't many. You've got 1 in CNC and 1 in each room. They're all double glazed. So you've got a layer of glass and then another sloped layer of glass. This just stops things like meteors punching holes through the ship in one. Yeah. Because that's super annoying. Okay, this room has no windows at all, but again, it's just another room. And obviously the rooms are mirrored on each side, so they're exactly the same. Because, that's... people like symmetry sometimes. So you've got your 4 empty rooms that you can do with as you will. Okay, we come down here and you kind of... I suppose you could call this power, but it's only a little bit. So you've got reactors there, reactors there. We spread the reactors, well, I spread the reactors around basically because having one big reactor didn't really work for me. It's too easy of a target to get taken out. And sometimes, losing one small reactor is a heck of a lot better than losing one big reactor for whatever reason. You got timer drop blocks, you have a jump drive. Yes, this ship has a jump drive. Other interesting facts. Salvage drone. Obviously hangar bay doors and everything. I'll show you that. I'll show you. You've seen hangar bays open and close before, but this is fun times. So you can depressurize the hangar before you, but I'm not really bothered at the moment. Got tons of ice on this ship anyway. So yeah, hangar bay doors, these work, open and close off of this button panel here, super easy. You can set that up to depressurize and repressurize if you want. You've got your timer blocks, these are control stations. You won't be able to control the ship from the control stations. Obviously that's done up on the bridge, but these control stations will enable you to do things like control these drones. That one there is a mining drone, so yeah, you've got a salvage drone one side, mining drone the other side. Again, 2 drills. It does actually work and fly and everything, so yeah, you know, it's a small, lightweight mining drone. Cargo and cargo storage. This thing has a lot of cargo space, 2 huge cargo containers there. You've also got a refinery, some gyros up the front, lots of battery power. That's turned off at the moment for obvious reasons. Don't need to use them. A ship's parked up at the moment, so you know. And on the other side, again, a lot more cargo. Obviously these feed to like the outside turrets and stuff. You've got an assembler, proper assembler, basic refinery as well, so you can be refining like good stuff and then less good stuff, you know, so you can be hitting up uranium, gold and platinum in this one whilst you're also refining iron and all the other shenanigans in that one. Some more gyros here. This ship has a lot of gyros, but then you will see why in a minute, because it's an exploration ship and speed and mobility are far more important than firepower or armor on this ship, because if you get into trouble in this thing, it's got a jump drive. It's lightly armed, lightly armored, but it's fast, highly maneuverable and highly mobile, at least for its size. If we tab, so oh, I haven't shown you all of the drones, have I? No, there's still another drone bay for me to show you. I will show you that. Obviously, yeah, I think I mentioned the programming block there. Yeah, plenty of O2 tanks. There is a reason for this. Basically, I might have given you the wrong idea at some point by saying O2 tanks are useless. They're not. They're just useless on the respawn ship because you don't have any cryopods, and usually I'd just turn the vent off, and yeah, at that point it's like O2 tanks are pointless because you're just not. It's not worth having if you've got that small of amount of stuff. Okay, so yeah, we use landing gears to hold stuff in place. We've also got these gun turrets here, so that like when we open these doors and some chancer decides to fly in, he's going to have a very bad day. Anyway, so these are recon drones. They've literally just got a Gatling turret, lights, and an antenna, and obviously all the shenanigans that you'd expect for a drone. They're light, they're small, easily replaceable. Their guns do refill and everything though, so it's all plumbed in properly. And they are just they're not combat drones, they're recon drones. They're armed recon drones. I mean, they might scare off like an idiot, but not much else. Okay, yeah, so that's all the drones. It's got 4 in total. So you've got a mining drone, salvage drone, and then the 2 recon drones in the back. There's no way to easily reproduce those. This ship has no real way of making more drones. You have to do it manually, basically. So, you know, they're not exactly good drones anyway. They're very basic. I suppose I should take you through the ship's maneuverabilities and stuff. It is light armor, which means it's not incredibly well defended, but the armor is about as sloped as it could possibly be. Just using basic blocks and all of that shenanigans. And what you end up with is a ship that doesn't look too bad. Maybe it's got a few too many thrusters on it, but then, you know, like I said, this thing's built for mobility. And yeah, it can... So, I'll show you a spin. When she gets going, she's actually kind of fast. And yeah, she does accelerate quickly as well. She doesn't decelerate quite as quickly, but it's still pretty respectable. Especially considering the size and all of that of the ship. Now, she won't do... Well, she will do 100 metres a second, I think. Just, yes. Just... Oh, crikey, we're really motoring now. Wow, we're really flying. So yeah, this thing, it's very, very, very fast. As you can tell, we're not even accelerating. We've got the inertial dampers off, and the thing's still going. It's still wanting to accelerate. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. And as you can see, she's once she's rolling, she's got a really nice roll angle. So she's not just rolling on the spot. She's kind of, well, as you can see, she rolls in a circular motion, which can make her really difficult to hit. This is her decelerating. As you can tell, the deceleration's slightly slower, just because she's got less ability to decelerate than accelerate. Other things this ship's good at, obviously, accelerating, strafing. Oh my god, yes. So she's a wonderful little strafer. Although I really should put the batteries on when I'm doing heavy maneuvers like that. Yeah, you do need to run the batteries sometimes on this ship, because just the small reactors on their own aren't quite enough when you're doing heavy maneuvers. As you can tell, it's like 77% of the power is in use at the moment, and that's just brutalizing the reactors. But as you can see, even her like upward motion is incredibly quick. Yeah, I mean, but that's because she is an exploration ship, and it's built to be incredibly mobile, maneuverable, and effectively, you know, the ability to get yourself out of trouble in this ship is far more handy than your ability to get yourself into trouble. It's not designed for combat, like I said. She's built for salvage, exploration, mapping. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's what she does. She flies around, she mines with the mining drone if she has to, you know, giving her additional ice, uranium, and all of those rich resources. She's got a salvage drone, 2 recon drones, so, like, you know, this enables you to quickly survey areas around the ship quite nicely. Wow, 13 minutes already. Jesus, I didn't mean for it to go on this long. Sorry, I really love this ship though. It's really quite pretty. I will upload it to the Steam Workshop. Like I said, the old version hasn't been updated since I think it's similar to the Outpost 33. It was done back in 2015. So yeah, the design on the Steam Workshop is 5 years older than this one. You've even got sound blocks and stuff, so you can do all kinds of shenanigans with that. You know, alarms and all of that. You've got additional yeah, so you've got vents and hangar doors here as well, so you can open them from here if you need to. And then you've got additional button panels in there to open and close those hangar doors as well. You know, it's just for convenience mostly. Yeah, and that's the forward end. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this ship. She's quick. She's not as quick as probably a ridiculously over-engined ship, but you know, she's not built for combat. Like I said, she's an exploration ship with the ability to defend herself and giggle and run away, or just jump away at extreme speed. Her jump range is pretty impressive as well. It's only one jump drive, so don't expect miracles of like 1,000 kilometers in one jump, but you know, she's more than capable of jumping far enough away from the enemy that they're not going to be able to find or chase her once she's gone. Yeah, you've got survival kits and everything, multiple positions around this ship for very obvious reasons, really. The survival kits are damned handy. There have been times when we have almost gutted this ship because we were stupid and decided to use it in combat against pirates or something. So rebuilds have happened quite frequently. Obviously, it's all white instead of all blue because I'm literally about to blueprint this thing and then upload it to Steam for you guys. So yeah, this will be available on the Steam Workshop for anyone who wants to use it. Although probably I'm thinking a lot of people are just going to use it for target practice because it is so lightly armed and armoured. I wouldn't blame you, it's probably going to be hilarious if you do that. But you're probably missing the point of the ship in that is actually kind of useful. But I'll let you find that out for yourselves. Anyway, with that said, I'm up to 16 minutes and I'm exhausted already. Wow. Okay, yeah, with that said, have fun, play safe, and I will catch you guys next time for some more survival.